Hello, Namaskaram. Hello, Namaskaram.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yeah. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Let's try. Yeah, okay. We'll start. Love is joining. Okay, we'll start. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parambaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीं अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकदा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। Okay, so good morning and namaskaram to all. So we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and we have completed up to chapter 6. We completed chapter 6, Dhyana Yogam, Atma Samyama Yogam, that is we completed, and we are proceeding to the 7th chapter, Jnana-Vijnaana Yogam. Jnana-Vijnaana Yogam. So, in 6th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna, he told Ishvaraha, God is Sarvavyapi, God is Sarvashaktaha, and Bhagavan is Sarvajnaha. So he clearly explained this in the 6th chapter, and also in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan is going to explain how this yoga is achieved through yukti and anubhavam. Yukti and anubhavam, that is clear intellectual understanding along with the experience. Okay, so Bhagavan straight away, Bhagavan starts here. Normally in other chapters you will see Arjuna asking a question and then Bhagavan continues. Here Bhagavan, out of Karunyam, he straight away starts. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Saktamana Partha Yogan Yunjan Madasrayaha Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yadha Jnasyasi Tatsrunu. Maya Saktamana Partha Yogam Yunjan Madasrayaha Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yadha jnasyasi tat shrunu. Hey Partha, Arjuna, Mai, in me. Wherever Bhagavan Krishna says Mai, me, mine, etc. is Paramatma. We should understand that it is Brahman. Krishna is talking as Brahman. In that state he is talking. So Mai, in me Paramatma. Asaktamanaha. Asaktam means so passionate or attached, strongly attached. So asaktamanaha, so passionate. In whom? Mai, in me. Okay, in me. Madasrayaha, totally depending on me or complete faith in me. Refuge, total refuge. Charanagati. Madasrayaha. Yogam Yunjan means after practicing this dhyanam, samadhi, etc. and reaching the state of samadarshanam. Yatha mam jnasyasi samagram asamshayam. Yatha mam jnasyasi means know me as anubhavam. Okay, knowledge of me as anubhavam or experiential knowledge, brahmanubhavam. Then samagram asamshayam, without any doubt and completely. I will explain to you. Tat shrunu, you listen to me. You listen. What are you going to listen? Oh, Arjun, 1 second, somebody is joining. Yeah. Bhagavan says what? Hey Arjuna, you listen how? With the mind, right? With the mind deeply which is attached to me, right? Deeply which is attached to me. Me means Paramatma, Brahman, attached to me and taking refuge in me. Total Sharanagati in me, right? And practicing yoga, practicing this equanimity of the mind, practicing to the state of samadarshanam, undoubtfully, samagram, completely, without any doubt, asamshayam, right? Samagram and asamshayam, you will know me, that you listen to me, you listen from me. That's Shrunu. I am going to tell you the Jnanam and Vijnanam, the clear intellectual understanding, right? What is me? See, already we talked, first 6 chapters, 1 to 6, it is Tvam Padartha, right? It is about Atma. From 7 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7 to 12 chapters, it is the Tat Padartham. Going to talk about Tat, Paramatma, Brahman. Okay, so in this is more going to discuss about Tvam Padartham. Sorry, Tat Padartham. So it is not, you cannot very clearly put a borderline that first 6 chapters will be only talking about Tvam or like that, but predominantly will be talking about Tat Padartham from 7 to 12. Tat Shrunu, you listen to me or you hear from me, O Arjuna, how with the mind which is deeply attached to me, taking refuge in me, total Sharanagati, and who is practicing yoga undoubtfully, right? You will know me as Vijnanam, as Anubhavam fully, right? That Shrunu, right? Here, Bhagavan promises that through first intellectual knowledge and then Anubhavam, right? Yukti and Anubhavam. We all will have a doubt, all the doubts will be cleared in this chapter, Jnana-Vijnaana Yogam. It's a beautiful adhyayam, beautiful chapter. Slowly will go, right? And there will not be half knowledge. There will not be any half knowledge. It will be complete knowledge. That is what Bhagavan promises here. There will be no doubt at all. But we have to understand one thing. Only by having a samadarshanam, total equanimity of the mind, and samadarshanam means seeing only Bhagavan, right? Seeing only Brahman in all the appearances of this world. All the appearance of this world, the names and forms are not true, whereas the Brahman only is the truth. Bhagavan only is the truth, which is unchanging, which is eternal, which is ever present. We know Sarvavyapi, Sarvashaktaha and Sarvajnaha. So that Bhagavan only we will be asaktamanaha. Right? We will be only asakti towards that. Otherwise, generally the asakti is towards the objects of this world. Most of the time the asakti is towards, not most of the time, all the time, we are only attached to the objects or the relations or the names and name and fame, etc., property. So many things we are attached. Whereas we have to be totally depending or take refuge or sharanagati in only Atma or Paramatma. That is the only way. We must have seen the circus and all. You have seen the trapeze. The trapeze, one guy, with the swing, he swings and then from one jhula he jumps into other, right? But he has to leave this. He has to leave this to catch the other one. He cannot catch both together, right? So like that, we are attached towards the objects of this world. We are attached to many other things here, relations and father, mother, daughter, wife, husband, children, money, property, okay? All that we are, and so our caste, our so many things, right? We are attached to all these. We have to drop this and asaktamanaha only mai. Only we have to hold on to that Bhagavan. Then only this is possible. That Vijnanam or the experiential knowledge will come only in case of Samadarshanam. Right? So what Bhagavan says is that we have to be always thinking on Bhagavan only. We should be breathing Bhagavan. We should be tasting Bhagavan. We should be smelling Bhagavan. All the time, anything that we do, anything that we see, anything that we experience through our sense organs, everything has to be Bhagavan only. See, we normally use this usage, in cricket and all, what we say, he breathes cricket. He breathes cricket only. He walks cricket, right? We say the cricketer like Sachin Tendulkar and so many other great batsmen and all, throughout their life, that person was breathing cricket. Like that we say. It's a general saying. So here, Bhagavan clearly says, asaktamanaha. You should be breathing Bhagavan. Right? You should be always means at all times. In Yuddham also. Ma manusmara yudhyaja. You think of me when you are having your war, when you are doing your war. So this is applicable to each one of us. Whether we are in the kitchen, cooking something, or working in the office, or doing whatever we are, in whichever job we are, or whatever karma we are in, does not matter. So all that karmas, every karma has to be done with ma manusmara yudhyaja. So that asaktamanaha, all the time thinking about us, so thinking about Bhagavan only, thinking about me only. That is what Bhagavan says, Maya saktamana partha yogam yunjan mad ashrayaha asamshayam samagramma yatha nyasyasi tat shrunu. Right? Then the regarding this asakti, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has used a beautiful thing. What he says is that, Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says is that, how a miser is attached to the money, how much attachment a miser will have towards the money, and then you think about a lover, somebody loves his wife or husband, how much love he has got, that how much attachment there will be, you take that also, and then you see the attachment of the river to the ocean, how passionately the river flows into the ocean, right? All these three attachments put together, how much attachment should be there? That much attachment must be there towards Bhagavan, towards God. That is the only way. That way only you can get liberation, or you will get liberated. Moksha is possible only if we have so much attachment towards that consciousness, towards that Atma, Paramatma, Bhagavan. This is what Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says. In Bhagavad Gita we have already done one verse, 5th chapter, 17th verse, a beautiful verse we did. Tad buddhayah, tad atmanah, tad nishtah, tad parayanaha, gacchantya punaravartim, jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha, tad buddhayah. The buddhi is always, vyavasayatmika buddhi reka, always on me. Tad buddhayah, Bhagavan. Tad atmanaha, tad nishtaha, tad parayanaha, thinking about that only. And then tad parayanaha, the lakshyam, the goal is realization. I must know God. I must realize God. That my true nature I must know. Atma Vicharam. This is the only way. Right? At all times. Gachanti punaravarti. Then what will be the result? The cycle of death and birth will never be there. We are now in the illusion that we will die. Right? But there is no death. We will understand clearly. Right? Very clearly. There is no death to me, because I am never born and I am ever present. I am never born now and I will never die. I was ever present. I am present now. I was present eternally, earlier also and later also. There is no death to me. Right? But this me is Aham Brahmasmi. That is me. Okay? So for that, what we should do is that we should breathe God, Bhagavan. We should breathe, we should taste, we should smell Bhagavan. There is a beautiful shloka in Shiva Manasa Puja. I will read it out. Those who know a little bit of Sanskrit will immediately understand. Atma Tvam Girija Matihi Sahajara Pranaha Shariram Griham. I am reading it slowly. Pujate Vishayopabhoga Rajana Nidra Samadhisthitihi Sanjara Padayoho Pradakshina Vidihi Stotrani Sarvagiro Yadyat Karma Karoti Tattad Akhilam Shambho Tavaradhanam Atma Tvam Girijamadis Sahajara Prana Shariram Griham Pujate Vishayopabhoga Rachana Nidra Samadhisthitihi Sanchara Padayo Pradakshina Vidhistotrani Sarvagiro Yadyat Karma Karoti Tattad Akhilam Shambho Tavaradhanam. Atma Tvam. The consciousness in me is you. Hey Shambho, Bhagavan Parameshwara, you are the Atma. Girija Matihi, Parvati or Lalitambika or Kali or Devi, Durga, Matihi. The mind, my mind is Girija. Then Sahajaraha Pranaha. Who is walking around with the Bhutaganas, right? With the Paramashiva. Who are they? Pranas. All the pranas are your sahajaraha, who is walking with you. Bhutagana. Shariram griham. This body is your house. Shariram griham. Then see, if somebody thinking in this direction, in this attitude, you think about this. This body is Shiva's place, Shiva's griham. Then Atmatvam, the consciousness is you. Girija Matihi, my mind is Bhagavati, Parvati. So when we think like that, is there a possibility of any impure thoughts coming in the mind? No way. Pujate Vishayopabhoga Rachana. All that upabhogam, whatever the enjoyments that I go through the five sense organs, whatever it may be, it is pujate. It is the puja. It is the devotion or offering to you. Right? Earlier only said, Atmatvam, you are the Atma. So all that which goes through the five sense organs is your puja. So is there a way that it can go wrong? One with such an attitude when we move? No. Vishayopabhoga rachana nidra samadhi sthidihi. No need of any other samadhi. Nidra itself is samadhi. Nidra samadhi sthidihi. Sanjara padayo pradakshina vidhi. Wherever I am walking, whether I am walking to the office or if I am in the kitchen or walking in the house or in the temple or wherever I walk, that walk is pradakshinam, right? It's what we do pradakshinam around the temple, right? We do pradakshinam. The same thing wherever you are walking. Not necessarily you have to do pradakshinam inside a home, inside a temple. So any walk that we do is Pradakshinam Sanjara Padayo Pradakshina Vidhi Stotrani Sarva Giro. Whatever I am talking is Stotrani. No need of any special stotra. No need of Vishnu Sahasranamam. No need of any other Lalita Sahasranamam or any other stotram is not necessary. Whatever I am talking is your glory I am talking. So in that case, is there any chance that we can abuse someone? Any wrong way of talking will be there which will come out of this body? Not at all possible. Stotrani sarva giro yadyat karma karoti tattad akhilam. Yadyat karma karoti. Whatever karma I am doing, let it be anything. Yadyat karma karoti tattad akhilam shambho tava aradhanam. Right? We have read, we know this, right? Kayena manasa, kayena vacha, manasa indriyerva, buddhyatmana va, prakrite swabhavad, karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai, Sriman Narayanaye samarpayami. Same thing in a different way. Shin Shiva Manasa Puja, this beautiful slogan I thought I will quote. Okay, so we'll move to the second verse. Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshamya sheshataha yat jnatva neha bhuyonyat jnatavyam avasishyate. Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshamya sheshataha Yatnyatva neha bhuyo nyatnyatavyam avasishyate. I shall reveal to you in entirely, right? Jnanam and Vijnanam. Yatnyatva, by knowing this one thing, Yatnyatva, iha, here, right? Iha. In this universe, bhuyaha anyat jnatavyam na avasishyate. Bhuyaha, again, there won't be anything more to know. Eka vijnanena sarva vijnanam. By knowing this one thing, right, there will not be anything more to know. or there won't be anything that deserves more to know, that worth knowing, right? Knowing this, by knowing this, what does that mean? By knowing which nothing else deserving to be known remains. So, Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. We will explain this. Idam Jnanam. This knowledge will be such a knowledge. This Jnanam, this knowledge, Savijnanam. Knowledge with experience. What does that mean? See, knowledge means intellectual understanding. You take the example of a sugar. You know everything, all the constituents that is there in the sugar, and what does the sugar do, this and that, and what is the chemical formula, where it is used. You read everything about sugar. That is jnanam. That is jnanam. That is the intellectual understanding. You put that sugar in your mouth. That is vijnanam. Right? That is vijnanam. Anubhavam. Experiential knowledge. So what Bhagavan says, idam jnanam savijnanam asheshadaha. Without anything, ashesha means anything balanced. Without anything balanced, I will tell you everything. Savijnanam asheshadaha. Without anything balanced, sarvam aham vakshyami. I will tell you, I will advise you, I shall explain to you everything about the jnanam and vijnanam. Okay? So what is it that by knowing one, Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam, see, you know clay. Once you know clay, all the products that is made out of clay is known to you. Whether it is a brick or a clay pot or with a mud house, right? A house or whatever you make out of this clay. Will there be any doubt that you know what is it? Yes, I know. What is it? Clay. So clear. You make any wooden furniture, you take table, you make chair, you make anything out of that. Then what is it? What is it? It is wood. You know it very clearly, right? You know gold. All the ornaments, let it be necklace, or let it be a bangle or nose stud or ring or anything, chain. You know that it is gold. Will there be any doubt? No, there is no doubt. We are not interested in names and forms. We are interested only the truth. What is the truth in a necklace or bangle? Gold is the truth. Once you know gold, before someone goes to the market, you know it's gold. I am going to the jewelry shop. Suppose some wife or husband tells you, before only, yeah, I know where you are going. What are you going to buy? How do you know? You clearly say you are going to buy gold. So there is no doubt there. Let it be necklace or let it be anything. So before you see something, before you know something, before you understand something, you know that it is one thing. That what is that? Brahman. It is the Brahman that is. So there is nothing other than Brahman. That is Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. Everything else is names and forms. Whereas gold is the truth. Like that, in this universe that appears in front of you, which includes your body, is consciousness, Shuddha Bodham. It is that consciousness which appears. There are various examples are there. Perfect example is the mirage, the water that appears on a desert, right? The water that appears on a desert has to be the desert only. There is no water there. There is absolutely no water at all. It is the desert which appears as mirage. Why? That is its swabhavam. It is the nature. That is the Maya. We call it Maya. It appears. It is its nature to appear this way. With the five sense organs, the five instruments, whatever is appearing to you is Brahman. It is that consciousness which appears as what it appears to you. It appears differently to another body, another sense organs. So like that, this what appears in front of you is Brahman only. This is what is meant by Ega Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. So yat jnatva, by knowing this one thing, bhuyaha anyat jnatavyam na avasishyate. There won't be anything more to know. So this is what Bhagavan says. In Taittiriya Upanishad, we have to know this. We have to know by knowing this. What is that? Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayantya visamvishanti tad vijiknyasasva tad brahmeti. Yato va imani bhutani jayanti. From where all this arises, right? Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti. Where is it stays? What is that adhishtanam? What is that adhishtanam? Where this is appearing, where this projects, and where it stays, and then yat prayantya visamvishanti, where this gets dissolved. That. Know that. Yat prayantya visamvishanti. See, anything that from where it comes, that is the Parama Karanam, all that appears cannot be different from that. Is it not? Anything that comes out of, say, suppose B has come from A, then B has to be A only. Anything that appears, yadova imani bhutani jayante, ena jatani jivanti, yat prayantya abhisamvishanti, it gets dissolved there only. Tad vijiknyasasva, know that one. This is a clue. Tad brahmeti, that is Brahma. So this is what is known by Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. Jnanam tekam savijnanam idam vakshyam yaseshataha yat jnatva neha bhuyo nyat jnatavyam avashishyate. So that is the Parama Karanam. That is the ultimate truth. So that I will explain to you. So now the question is, if it is that simple, why everyone is not able to get it? If it is that simple, everyone must be knowing it, right? Why? Why everyone is not getting it so easily? Then if it is that simple. So Bhagavan says, Manushyanam, third verse, 7.3, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Manushyanam sahasreshu meaning thousands and thousands of human beings. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit, maybe one. Maybe one. In thousands, one. Kaschit siddhaye yatati. Siddhaye yatati means the mumukshutvam, that I want to get liberated. First thing, people should know that I am suffering. That itself people don't know. They are the ignorant of the ignorance. That avidya is there, that unaware of this ignorance, ignorant of the ignorance, and out of that one knows that, oh, I am in avidya, I want to get rid of it, that mumukshutvam comes. Then yatatam siddhanam api, among those who are trying to find, among those who are trying to understand this Bhagavan, yatatam siddhanam api, among those who are in the path of spirituality, kaschit, one, mam tattvataha veti, knows me as all pervading Bhagavan. Or among thousands, only one tries to know, or one has the mumukshutvam, and among those who are in the path of spirituality, only one or two, very few, attains me or becomes a jnani. Right? This is what Bhagavan says. What is the reason behind that? The reason is, first thing, people don't buy Bhagavad Gita at all. People don't buy Bhagavad Gita book. They buy all other books. If at all they buy a book, it will be a glittering book with a lot of silk covered and all that, and it will be covered in a glass, and then they keep it for the puja room. They keep it in the puja room, and then daily they offer flowers and all. Never takes out and reads a verse and tries to understand at all. This is what is the first reason. Then, if at all someone starts to read or tries to understand, very difficult to understand, right? Then, okay, some of them start understanding not only Gita. I am talking in Shastras, okay, Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam or any other Prakarana Granthas. Once they start understanding it, they get into arguments. They get into arguments with others. No, this is the way this is told here, that is the way that is told there, whether this is right, that is right. They get into all sorts of arguments with each other, and in this they forget that what is the goal. They get trapped over there and they don't go further. Further progress will be missing. Even among the monks, right? Even among them also, those who take into sannyasa also, they are likely to get into this trap of this shastra knowledge, this shastram, etc., and getting this ahankaram into it, and then fight. All that. This is all because of the obstacles in the path of spirituality. Religions. I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, right? And instead of getting rid of the various identities, that I am a Brahmin, I am a Kshatriya, I am a Vaishya, I am this, I am intelligent, right? Somebody else is not as intelligent as me. I am fair, I have a lot of strength, I can do this, and all these identities get into their head. Then this caste is better, that caste is bad. We have all sorts of religious fights, political fights. Then I am from this country, he is from that country. I am from Kerala, there is from Tamil Nadu, then you won't give water to there. All these problems, all this is all because of this in the path of spirituality, they will not be able to enter into spirituality at all. Then numerous religious, then arguments and fights, all these are the hindrances. They are the obstacles in the path of spirituality. Then if at all those who come into the spiritual path, they can even get stuck with siddhis. Many siddhis will come in this path. Like some may be able to do some sort of tapas, standing on one leg and then do many things they can do. Or they can do mind reading. Some of them can do even magic also. All this is possible. Various siddhis might come. So all these siddhis, when they become famous, and then money will start flowing into this, and then they get trapped into this field. They become famous, they go after money, they go after name and fame. Naturally they will be after this and forget the teachings of Bhagavad Gita or the Tattva. When whatever the Upanishads tells us that Tattvamasi, that is forgotten. That seeing God in everything is forgotten. So they get attached to only me. First sentence, first verse, what is Bhagavan said? Maya Saktamana. Maya Saktamana will go away, and the asakti, the attachment will be towards this money, towards the name and fame, etc. And they get trapped into it. They will be pulled down to this attachments to the objects of this world, and this is a biggest obstacle in the path of spirituality. Then another is Gurudom. Guru. When this Guru becomes famous, then he wants the Sishyas. He wants Sishyas, and the Sishyas will make him this and that, and then they get trapped into the organization, etc. That is also a hindrance. So the goal will be forgotten. What is the goal? Attain Bhagavan, realize Bhagavan. That is the only goal. That Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Rekha, that one-pointedness should never leave us. Everything else is not important. All those can wait. First know this. First understand this. My true nature. What is my true nature? I must know first. Am I this body? Am I this mind? Am I something else? This must be analyzed. This Atma Vicharam must be there. So, very few people. Because of what? Because of Karma Vasana. Because of various Karma Vasana, unfulfilled desires. The desires are never ending. The list is endless. With all that endless desires, this body will fall, and the Sukshma Shariram or the Antahkaranam continues its journey. The Jiva continues its journey to fulfill its desires with another body. This we call Punarjanmam. So this cycle of death and birth goes on, and in this, like a giant wheel, will be all the time going up and down like that. So Bhagavan says, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatadamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Very few know me as the tattvam, as consciousness, as Atma. So, from 4th onwards, Bhagavan starts giving clear intellectual knowledge, intellectual understanding about all the elements. Bhumirapo nalo vayuh kham mano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakritirashtadha. From that verse onwards, from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 8 verses will be clear clarity in all that. What is this? Before that, we will explain little bit about grossification, what is panchikaranam, etc. So today we have some more time. Another hindrance is, as soon as in even say Hindu, I am a Hindu, then what happens? There are various gods. There are so many, numerous gods are there. So this also will be confusion among the minds of the people. Then whether I should follow Krishna or whether I should follow Shiva, and the groupism, the Shaivism and the Vaishnavism, there was a lot of fight between them. Nowadays I hope it is not there, but they fight that Shiva is bigger, or what is that, why Vishnu is a great god. All that problems in the religions also. So I just missed that point. That is why so all these are the hindrances in the path of spirituality. People forget and will not be able to understand. So they have to get it from a guru, and through proper understanding of the scriptures, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, through Guru Vakyam, we should continue the path with one-pointedness. Right? Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschinmam veti tattvataha. So, before going to the 4th, Bhumirapo nalo vayuh kham mano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakritirashtadha. From there it is going to be more technical. So what we will do is, I think we have discussed this in 2nd chapter some time back. What is this panchikaranam or grossification? We'll just explain that panchikaranam and stop today. So this is panchikaranam. Grossification means all that you see as gross, which is hard, like this body, your body, this glass, the earth, water or the space, etc. All that, whatever you see, the buildings or the mobile phone, anything, mic, whatever you are seeing here, the book or the trees, everything is made of 5 big elements. Right? The space, air, fire, water and earth, Prithvi. So these are the 5 big elements, which is the constituent, which is the with which all the gross things are made. So how this is made is, when the percentage of these 5 big elements vary, according to the percentage of these 5 big elements, each body is created. That is why there is difference. The percentage will be different. Pure space, pure air, pure water, pure fire, pure Prithvi. Okay? You understand this 5 pure in its purest form. Okay? And you divide all that into half. So all 5 big elements, they are made into half. Okay? Pure, in its purest form. The 1/2 of each you divide it into 4. What I am discussing now is grossification, panchikaranam. Okay? So the other half you make it into 4 pieces, 1/4. of half. So 1/8 it is. Okay. So again I will explain. All 5 big elements in its purest form is divided into half, and the 1/2 of each of this is divided into 4 pieces. Okay. So you have half of pure air and 1/8 into 4 pieces. Like that, all 5 big elements. Now these 4, the 1/8, right? 1/8. What we have taken, you put it into the other 4. Each 1/4, you put it into the other 4. So what you get? You can make a diagram. I had made a diagram earlier and explained. Now let me see if I have that. Yeah, I have that. I hope you can see that. I'll show you. Can you see something? Yeah, I think. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is divided into half, and the other is divided into 4 pieces. So these 4, you put it into these 4s. Like that, you take from here, the other 1/4, you put it into these 4. So like that, when you do, what you get? Okay, so you have space, half pure space, and the other half is 1/8 of air, 1/8 of fire, 1/8 of water, and 1/8 of Prithvi. So now you go to the next one, air. So half is pure air, the other half is mixed with all other 4 elements. Right? This is what we now say as space, air, water, fire, and Prithvi. What we are saying now, what we are saying, okay, what we are not seeing, what we are saying now, when we say space, there is no pure space available. Okay, so this space, which is one half is pure and the other 1/2 is contaminated, I use the word contaminated or mixed with the other 4, is the space. And then you have air like this, air mixed with other 4 elements. So like this, we have space, air, fire, water, and Prithvi. Now these 5 are mixed in various combinations to make the whole universe, whatever you are seeing. This is the Panchikaranam, grossification process. Okay. So from the purest, the pure space, the sattvic qualities is made to have the Jnana-Indriyam, the pure space. From there the Jnana-Indriyam was here, and from the pure air, the sparsham, the shabda sparsham, the skin. Then not skin, sparsham, okay, not the skin. It's the wrong way, not the skin, but the sparsham, sparshanendriyam. Then shabda sparsha rupam. From the pure fire, the seeing Jnana-Indriyam is created, and from the pure water, the taste is created, and from the Prithvi, pure Prithvi, from the sattvic quality of pure Prithvi, the smell, the smelling, Shabda Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham, that Jnana-Indriyam is created. So like that, this is the first one is the Panchikaranam, grossification. That is what you see as gross, this body, etc., the teeth or the eyes that you see, or the buildings and the galaxies and etc., the gas, whatever you are seeing, it is all by grossification process, and the jnanendriyas are from the purest of this five big elements. Five sense organs are created. We'll continue in the next class. So from 4th onwards, it's very interesting, 4, 5, 6, etc. So please do not miss these classes. So Bhagavan clearly gives the jnanam, intellectual knowledge, in the next few verses. So we'll stop this class for today. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Hari Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Once again.